Elections into the 20 local government areas and 37 local council development areas of Lagos State took off on a slow start on Saturday, with voters trickling in at polling centers across the state. The news agency of Nigeria correspondent covering the polls reports that while some officials of the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission arrived early, others got to the polling centers more than an hour after the scheduled time for the election. NAN reports that there was low turnout of voters in many polling units visited in Badagry, Alimosho, Ekpe, Mushi, Ikpaja, Gowon Estate, Ojo, Ikorodu, Ketu, Amuwodofin, Surulere and other local government councils. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, speaks on the low turnout of voters and functionality of the card readers at the elections.
Turnout is low, but what is more important is, for me, the peaceful nature of the election, what I've seen so far. There is no violence anywhere, it's not that I've heard of. People are orderly, people are conducting themselves the proper way. Unfortunately, I just got here and I found out that the card readers were not working. Asked the officials why the card reader was not working. They said it hadn't been working all day and because of network problems. I was very surprised to hear that. Here we are at a time when the nation is engulfed with the issue of transmission.
Some of the candidates also arrived at their voting centers early to cast their vote and express their views on the voting process.
We don't have ballot boxes at 22 Road, Watsi, FHA, staff opposite staff club. Secondly, on our reliable information from 402 Road, we have places where our agents went late, the voting started. But at 402, 018, 019, 020, 021, they don't want to start. And it's not our fault that your agent has come late. We have a timeline of 8 a.m. to begin and to end by 3 p.m.
I expected more people to come out and vote. And after voting, what they should expect is what we have been doing before. And what is it is dividend of democracy. I have said this severally that Ojo Town, Ojo local government will not remain the same the way we met it after my term. So they should expect wonders and more infrastructural projects after this winning of the election.
So far so good. I've not heard of any security threats. Everybody have been doing their own things in a normal way. Come out, vote. If you want to stay. If you want to go back to your house, go back to your house. There's no security threat at all.
The issue faced here is one, the LASIEC official, they came in late actually to my own polling unit, which happened to be 029. And, by the time they came in, we were trying to put things in order. Unfortunately, when they bring out the register, that is the electorate, the registration for the electorate, we find out that some names are missing.
The turnout in some unit is low, while we have large turnout in some other units. This unit we have a large turnout, which happens to be the speaker's unit. And in my own unit too, we have a large turnout in my unit, which I casted my vote this morning. My advice to the people of Surulere is to support this government. Okay. This government is our government, a government that will care for them, and they have so many programs lined up for this program in terms of health, education, sport, empowerment.
411 Road has been abandoned for decades. 5th Avenue has been abandoned for decades. 21 Road has been abandoned for decades. 22 Road has been abandoned for decades. And all these roads I'm making mention, we've all fixed those roads. So we all know Rome was not built in a day. Those ones that we've not been able to fix, we will concentrate on them. We have those ones that we intend fixing immediately we assume office, that we've already been working on before the election, but we need to stop just because our election is very close. So by the time we resume, by the special grace of God, we are going to fix those roads.
Some people attributed apathy toward voting to disappointment with some elected office holders in the area.
If you look at our road, it's very bad, nothing. Even people are not happy. So they feel that if they see come outside, they will say happen to them. So there's no need for them to come out.
The month is not to help us, especially the chairman. We don't see anything chairman. Since 8 years now, they don't look after us. Please, they are trying to look after us because we are with them.
Not like people don't have voters card, they have, but based on what is happening in this country, many people don't want to vote. So that is why it is like this. The few ones are just coming out to vote. So that is why it is like this. So people are not happy in this country for the present situation we have in this country. As you can see, this place before used to choke the crowd.
Maybe people thought that there will be too many people here, so they are just taking their time. And likewise me, I was thinking that the queue would be long. That was why I stayed back. But when I later discovered that people go in there and vote, there was no stress. I said, let me quickly come out and do my own votes. So that was the issue. It's not that people are not coming. People are still coming. But the impression is maybe they'll come and waited, you know. And that is the normal thing when it comes to election period.
My advice to people is to come out and vote for the progress of the country. For the progress, because the country is moving backward and backward every time, which shouldn't be so. This place is number 1. Okay. Lagos State is number 1 of all the states.
I voted. Those people are there and they are ready to even help those people that come to vote.
Nan recalls that the Lagos State government had announced restriction of movement across the state between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. to enable a hitch-free conduct of elections. Police officers, party agents and other officials were on ground to monitor the process. Some areas like Ajah local government and Festac had low vehicular movement and business activities as shops in the area were shut.
Today is Saturday. I must do election for Electoral.
Àwọn ọlọ́jà náà àti mobilize wọn àti mobilize àwọn ọlọ́jà.
Ọlọ́jà ẹyọ kan ẹ lè rí gbogbo bí kanlẹ̀ so that lọ́ọ̀ tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì filẹ̀ òun la tẹ̀lé àwọn òkè rúfin.
Voting ended in most polling units at about 3:30 p.m. while counting and collation began.